So it lets you get like Crawdaddy and Rock Hawk and stuff again. That's also another thing I'm meaning to cover. If you forget to tattle a boss, its tattle log will show up.
Not just a boss. If you forget to tattle something in the middle of a chapter, it shows up in Frankly's trash.
Yeah.
His trash, however, has an upper limit, and as you go, his trash gets removed. So if you miss 1 or 2 tattle logs, literally between chapters, run and dig through his trash.
Yeah.
If you're trying to complete the tattles.
Yes, and that it also shows because it's not just bosses, because like it's missable things if you go back between chapters and you don't see any trash. That means there is no it didn't miss any missable catalog in
It's
that.
generally the one-offs.
So bosses and mini
Come to
bosses.
the mayor's house, mayor's pig, and then
I know he's an elected official, but that's kind of harsh.
this also has some backtracking, but at least it's like literally the 2 screens.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Alright. Oh, wait, damn it. Hold on. What? I forgot I wanted to read this because this is funny. What are we going to do? Cover ourselves? Well, there's just no way I can let you through now. It's martial law time, baby. Martial law.
What are we going to do? Govern ourselves? Ain't that cute? He thinks an elected official would help.
I forget when it triggers. Wait.
I believe you have to go...
Wait, I do this every time. I think you have to come in here.
Yeah.
Notice that there's a pig. She's crying. Customer. Yeah. Turn into a pig. Yeah.
Husband, honey, your husband was already a pig if he married a woman like you.
Checking some stuff. I think that's the...
If not, that one...
No, that was that.
Yeah.
No, it literally pinged as soon as I walked out of here.
Because it's fixed to do that.
Yeah.
Because for plot reasons, the bell goes off after specific story progress.
You have to do a correct... There's a box. Get the black key. Yeah.
Another thing to be a petty... Also, you're going to want to actually change to Goombella.
Not for 5 minutes, we don't. Wait, hold on. Damn it. I know what you're thinking of, and now that I think about it...
It's literally the next screen.
No, it's the next screen, but I thought I could get the one item, but now I remember, no, I can't get the one item. You're thinking of these guys, which I knew... Hyper Goombas.
It's like the Hyperclef, meaning that they have the charge.
Yes.
And
That cheap
also
power smashes. 6.
And also because of them, like... Oh, he actually used it on someone else. Oh, and of course that guy then increases his attack.
Oh, good! Fog! Whew! Fog is a natural...
It's also dodgy. Though it's dodgy both ways, so that's the one problem. See?
Yeah.
Though the same thing can happen. Though now you're... Yeah. Because you now have your natural dodginess on top of the dodgy fog. So you should have that, like, 90% dodge rate.
Nearly. This is the one. Alright. Yes! Good. Oh, come on. I hit him, I win! Damn it. Except, the thing is, he wasted a turn,
Yeah.
and he's back to normal. And I can't miss.
What I was going to say was, I can't remember if, like, with these enemies, if it's after you beat them, or if it's...
Come on. Come on. Okay.
I can't remember with these enemies, and then it's the same, but, you know, Paragoomba.
Knock him down. Okay, good. Good. This is fine. Because of my... This is why I love Quake Hammer.
Bitch! Thought that the tree's about to fall.
The power block!
Anyway, like, I can't remember if it's they have to be holding this, or if it's after you beat them they have a chance of dropping it, because the hyper enemies, because they give, because their gimmick is...
Okay, hold on.
Because of their gimmick,
6. Hold on.
it's going to be 8, just like all the other variants.
Yeah, I know.
See?
Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Well, you're out of FP anyway, so...
Also,
you would have to swap Goombella to Koops, because, you know, the Yoshi's natural attack is the stall, so you would need to use Koops and the hammer.
that's coin.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes! Oh, excellent. Wait.
Perfect. You know, the thing I've been trying to point out is that because of the hyper enemies gimmick being the charge effect, they can drop the duplicates of the charge badge, and, like, as shown by him dropping the power or drink.
Since I have to come all the way out here anyway. This is what I was thinking of. I just forgot. I need that key.
It's the, like, hyper enemies, they can drop basically the charge
They
badge.
can drop some charge and boosting badges.
The charge and charge partner. The thing is, I cannot remember if it's you beat them and they drop that, or if they have to be holding the badge in the fight.
I believe all badge drops are just set up on...
So, like, so if you wanted more of, like, the charge or the partner or charge...
Because
like,
I basically got...
That's one of the areas where
because I got my teeth kicked in, I can actually show something. It's one of the rare times I'm going to heal it in the end. Because of a specific reason.
But we lose the 269 coins.
Alright.
We lost the meme number. You don't lose the meme number.
There it is. whenever you stay here, you can get a Peachy Peach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Goodbye, Twilight Town. Because the shop here... Alright. The shop in Twilight Town? Like,
To be honest, the shop is kind of bad.
No. No. She wasn't selling things because of that complication with her husband.
It's because of her.
So I'm literally going up.
Even when they get the ability to sell things, I remember...
No, they have some pretty good items, but they also give you...
Oh, this is another funny thing. This is one of those moments, I feel like, if a modern, like, Paper Mario game did this, people would complain because you don't have an active shop in the chapter.
Well, okay, that's half true, but... Hold on. Peachy Peach. Actually... Store that. Actually, store egg. I think the... 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7.
7, 8, 9. I think that... Oh, I think... Temporarily. Alright. Because I believe when you go in their storeroom, there are 4 items. It'd just be convenient to grab.
Yeah.
Got to show off the Peachy Peach, which is also used in a lot of cooking. Except the problem with the Peachy Peach, like, to get it, you have to stay at that inn.
That inn specifically?
Yeah.
This is why I feel like until you can get, you know, some stuff later on, and even compared to certain things later on, I think these are the best, but then again, part of the reason these are the best, it's more specifically for Danger Mario. Again, the Koopa Tea, because it heals 7 FP, and it's just, you know, just take the pipe to Petalburg and literally rummage through the one guy's bush. And then there's a very similar thing you get here, but the problem is you have to go here, and this is where the game's lack of fast travel starts to really become a problem.
Yeah, storeroom. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Oh wait, it is 3 items. It's not 4. That's fine. Defense plus, nice. Live room, great. Bushi, also great.
And Gem and Jelly.
There's the chest. But I already got the key for this.
We didn't know that was there. We've had to do more backtracking. That's another thing was this...
Okay, no, the key on the far side was to get back here. The black...
red key is... no, I know the red key is to get into the storeroom. The black key was the one in the shed. My point was, if you don't know that's there and you just walk past the shed, you have to leave and go to the shed. Which leads to the second problem, like, was this area, and it's, like, besides it being backtracking, the other reason I think this...
I get... Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Was me fucking misclicking. Yeah, I understand.
The other reason the backtracking in this area is so bad, and it's something I had wanted to talk about, because it's a problem, sort of, that's actually...
She might. Okay, yeah, no. Because it is technically not a shop. Meaning... Alright. Now, this is just me leaving to just deal with the kind of crap item space. Because I'm going to go store that Jam and Jelly. because Jam and Jelly is 50 FP.
Yeah.
That is excessive.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because I'm never going to have anywhere near 50. Because in a Danger Mario, I'm going to basically... and we talked about... Damn it. Oh, you jerks. Damn it. Come on. Yes! Oh, the luck.
Your natural luck is, like, mixing with the dodgy fog.
Counter! Okay.
Royal guard everything. You're not
What I was trying to say. And because damn it. Fuck, I'm trying to talk and I can't. So FP drain lets you, if you deal any damage, you get 1 FP back. And as a good example, at the cost of losing 1 point of attack, which at this moment would not be the worst thing to lose. If I were to put an FP drain on, withdraw. Yeah, take my tea back. If I were, so right now my hammer does 4 damage and my jumps are 2/2. If I were to put FP drain on, my hammer would do 3 damage, but I would drain FP, meaning if I power smashed, I would cost, the power smash is 1 FP, and I would get like +2, so I do like 5 damage, but I get my FP back.
This is why I said, you know, when you do Danger Mario, the most FP I recommend you having is like 15 or 20 at the most.
Towards the end, we'll end up with some extra FP.
20 is normally fine enough in most instances.
If you want to buffer and not use as many badge points and you're a little bit less confident with Danger Mario than I am, just buffer out for 20, but as a lot of people will point out, but this is also true, I have that FP, FP plus.
Yeah.
I can get FP plus on, and FP plus would give me extra FP.
Now is not the time for any, what I was going to say. The problem is this chapter and what makes the backtracking feel so bad here composed to other areas. This chapter is honestly a lot of straight lines.
Yeah. It's a lot of straight lines and pointlessly stupid back and forth because, and it gets far fucking worse because, alright, damn it. We'll explain when I get there. And when I get there, I mean I'm right there. It is so stupid. It's literally this tiny forest. Please no amazing, please no amazing, please no amazing. Whew.
To live again, for now.
But I like it. Yeah. Good. The freaking fog today. hate fog. I hate
Oh.
fog.
Oh man, has the big damage.
But
I said it applies to both of you.
that's why I was leaving, right? It's the good and bad side of the fog, because technically
Yeah, it applies to both. Meaning you miss them and they miss you, and I think the fog, if I remember, I think the fog, if I remember correctly, it is a 50-50 for everyone.
something like that. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your opinion on the fog in this version of the game? The Switch version of the game handles fog differently, and we will cover that when we get here, but this question is specifically directed at the GameCube version, since this is obviously the GameCube version of the game, and not the Switch version of the game. The fog on GameCube is interesting because the fog basically gives you and your enemies a chance to miss an attack, but overall it's a bit random. However, it does affect both sides of the battle, meaning if you get lucky, you can avoid an attack, and if you get unlucky, then your enemy might avoid your attack, or your enemy might hit you. That's the biggest problem with the fog. It's random, so if it comes up, it could protect you or it could screw you over. But because the fog affects everybody in the battle, so technically this makes the fog the ultimate equalizer since it affects everybody in the battle. But overall, I have always found fog to be obnoxious because I don't like the fact that fog is basically super RNG based, and it might not screw you over at all, or it might completely screw you over. There's not really a rhyme or reason to how that works. It basically just rolls the percentage. You either hit or you miss. That's basically how the fog works. And that's why I find it to be obnoxious, because if the fog rolls in, it makes me feel like I need to be far more conservative with my FP, because I don't want to waste my FP on a move that will basically potentially miss. So all that does is slow down the battle and basically remove all the strategy and turn the game into a ridiculous game of chance. And that bothers me because there's not really any strategy involved with fog outside of the fact that you can remove the fog with a few of your partner's moves. And if you know that you can do that, fog isn't that bad. But if you don't know that, it is basically a toss-up on whether or not fog is actually useful or really obnoxious. But overall, I find it obnoxious in general because I don't like when my strategy and planning basically turns into a RNG roll on whether or not I succeed, because an element I can't control happens to show up in a battle. While the different stage elements and stuff can add a bit of variety to the battles in the game, a lot of times it feels obnoxious, because that does mean if you had a string of bad luck, RNG could basically screw you over, and that wouldn't really be your fault. That would be the game generating a random effect that basically ends up making you lose, and there's nothing you could do to control when that happens. It just happens at random. So whenever I see fog, I get a bit annoyed, because I know I'm likely going to miss, and that will basically ruin my strategy. And until the fog goes away, I don't like using my more powerful moves, because I fear missing, and I don't think the risk is worth it, because that is a massive waste of resources if everything goes wrong. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.